Hi friends! In this video, we will show you a step-by-step guide on how you can create an author website with a $0 budget. Whether you're looking to create your author website for the first time, or perhaps if you already have an author website but are looking for ways to take it to the next level, this video is for you. We'll give you an easy-to-follow step-by-step guide that will take you from zero to having a fully functional website where you'll also have the option to sell books directly to your readers. You will not need any coding skills, design skills, or even any budget or special equipment other than your computer and access to the internet. These are the topics that we will cover in this video. First, we'll jump straight into the tutorial that you can follow along to create your very own author website for free. And then afterward, we'll go over various things that you can or should include on your author website so you can really customize your website according to your unique business needs. And finally, we'll go over the benefits of having an author website so you can decide whether you need an author website for yourself. And also, we'll answer some frequently asked questions such as how to connect custom domain names, how to drive traffic to your website, and more. Feel free to skip ahead to specific chapters within this video to find what you're looking for. And now let's get started on building your author website. There are essentially only 4 easy steps that you'll need to follow. Step 1, you'll be signing up to an e-commerce or website builder platform. Step 2, if you're planning to sell anything from your website, then you'll need to set up your payout information so you can get paid when orders come in. Step 3, you'll then upload your product listings such as your books or anything else that you're planning to sell on your website. Step 2 and 3 are optional, so you can skip both of them if you're not planning to sell anything from your website. Step 4, design your website. Let's get started with step 1, choosing an e-commerce or website builder platform. In this video, we're going to be using Payhip because Payhip is completely free and it already comes with built-in e-commerce functionality so you can sell books, ebooks, and many other product types on your website. Payhip also provides fully hosted storefront and a free domain, so you really don't need to look for or pay for any additional services in order to have a beautiful, functional website. You can have everything for free. Payhip only charges 5% when you get an order for your books or any other products that you upload on the platform. So if your website does not receive any orders or transactions, then you get to keep your beautiful author website for free. No strings attached. Feel free to sign up for a free account on Payhip so you can follow along with this tutorial to create your own author website. You won't be asked to input any payment information, so you can take your time to explore whether this platform is right for you. Step 2, set up your payment information. Once you've signed up for a Payhip account, you'll see the next steps that you'll need to take on this homepage here. If you're not planning to sell anything from your website, then you can skip this step altogether. But if you're planning to sell books or any other products from your website, then we recommend starting by setting up your payment information to ensure that you can get paid once orders start to pour into your website. Payhip provides instant payout via our secure payment processor so that you don't have to wait to enjoy the income from your order sales. Once you've signed up and logged into your Payhip dashboard, go to Account and then Settings. Next, click on the Payment Details tab. You can connect to Stripe or PayPal or both of our payment processors. We recommend connecting to both so you can provide as many payment options as possible to your customers. If you don't have an account with Stripe or PayPal yet, don't worry, it takes less than 10 minutes to set up. Just follow the instructions that appear once you click these buttons. Step 3, upload your product listings. Once you finish setting up your payment information, it's time to upload your books as product listings. Now again, this is assuming that you will be selling books and or other products from your website. So if you're not planning to do that, you can skip this step. To add your very first product on Payhip, go to the Product tab on the top menu bar. Next, click Add New Product. Select from these various product types. If you're selling paperback books, you can select the physical product option. If you're selling an ebook or digital books, you can select the digital product option. Payhip will automatically send your ebook or any other digital files to your customers when they purchase your items. You can also upload multiple files if you'd like to. Each product type has slightly different features and settings, and these are great ways for you to establish additional income streams as an author. You can find more in-depth information and tutorials about each of these product types on our channel. In this example, I'll show you how I uploaded my ebook. So first, this is my actual PDF ebook that my customers will receive when they purchase this product. Payhip will automatically send this file to my customers as soon as they complete their purchases. I'll then input the product title, price, photos, and description. Select the visibility settings of your choice. You can choose between visible, invisible, or unlisted. Once you're done, click Add Product to publish it. Repeat this process for all the products that you'll be selling from your website. If you want to give away products for free, you can also publish a product listing with a $0 price. If you're selling multiple books, I recommend creating product collections so your customers can easily find specific categories of book or items that you're selling. You can create product collections by going to the Product tab, then clicking Collections. Once you're done, you can select whichever product should belong to this particular collection. Step 4, it's time for the fun part, designing your author website. So let's go to the Store tab and launch your store builder. Payhip provides a lot of pre-built website sections that you can select from and customize accordingly. No technical skills needed. The left-hand navigation bar is what you're going to be working with most of the time when building your website. The right-hand side of your screen is an unpublished website preview, so you can see what your website would look like as you're making adjustments. You can also toggle between a desktop view and a mobile view to make sure that your website always looks great on all devices. No one will be able to see your website edits until you hit the Publish button, so you can have a peace of mind and build away. By default, you will land on the All Products page. All of the product listings that you've uploaded on Payhip earlier will automatically show up here. If you set up product collections, they will also automatically show up, as you can see on the screen. Product collections would come in handy, especially if you have a lot of book series. Now I'm going to show you how to take your website from this to this. We'll be creating a homepage, a shop page where we'll be listing all of our products that we're selling, an About Us page where I'll showcase my author bio, and finally a website blog where I can share valuable free content with my website visitors. P.S. As an added bonus, this will also help my website gain organic traffic from search engines like Google. We'll of course also go over how to customize the colors, the fonts, and just the overall aesthetic of your website so you can create a website that truly reflects your unique personal brand as an author. And again, no technical coding skills or design skills in any of these. You'll see that by default, your homepage is essentially your shop page, where customers can easily find everything that you're selling from your website. But I want to create a new homepage that all of my website visitors will land as soon as they visit my website. So let's start by clicking the Add button and click Custom Page. Input your page title here. In this case, I'm going to name it Homepage and click Add. Here you're presented with a blank slate, and I'll show you exactly how to turn this page into this. First, click Add Section on the left-hand navigation. You'll then be presented with a bunch of section options from Payhip. You can use exactly what I use in this video, or you can select whichever website sections that you like. I'm using the Image with Text section option number 3. You'll see that your selected section immediately pops up on your website preview. Now all you have to do is to customize the content of your website section from the left-hand navigation bar. I'm going to replace this image with my author photo. I'm also going to input some text as the heading and the paragraph text. For the button, I want to lead people to my shop page so they can browse all of my books, so under the button link, I will select Collections and select All Products. There are more customization options down below, such as adjusting the image position, text size, and more, but I'll leave those for now. If you'd like, you can also input a background image like this, or change the color scheme like this. By default, you'll have 5 color schemes to choose from, but I'll show you later how to customize these color schemes to match your brand aesthetics. I'm happy with how this website section looks so far, so I'm going to click Save Changes. Now that you're more familiar with how the website building process works, I'll continue adding the next website section to this page. Click Add Section again, and this time I'll be choosing the Featured Collection section. This allows me to showcase a few of my books to my website visitors as they land on my homepage. Just like before, there are tons of customization options on the left-hand navigation bar. So take your time to customize this section according to your liking. For me, I only want to showcase 3 of my books, so it's not too overwhelming for my homepage. Next, I'll add a logo list section because I wanted to showcase to my website visitors that I've been featured on prestigious websites such as the New York Times, Forbes, etc. This helps me to build my credibility as an author. Of course, I'm just a make-believe author in this case, so please adjust this to your situation accordingly. The next section I want to build is what I call the Lead Magnet section. This is where I'll be offering a free ebook for my website visitors in exchange for them signing up for my email list. This way I can keep in touch with them even after they leave my website, and I can nurture them so they'll eventually become my readers or customers. First, I'll select the text section option 1. I'll input some text here to explain about my free ebook. I'll also change the color scheme to dark so it stands out from the rest of the page. I'll then add a new section and select the feature product section. Now you'll need to have already uploaded an ebook with a $0 pricing at this point. If you haven't done so, go back to step 3 to see how you can upload a product listing on your Payhip store. For this section, I'm also going to change the color scheme to dark to match the section right above it. Next, I want to showcase some readers' testimony on my homepage so my website visitors or potential readers can see some social proof from other people who have read my books. For this, I'll add the testimonial section, option 3. I'll then input quotes from my readers who have agreed to have their testimonials be displayed publicly on my website. I'll also change the color scheme to light to give it some variations of colors. Finally, I'm going to insert a newsletter section, option 2, to provide another encouragement for my website visitors to sign up on my email list and keep in touch with me even after they leave my website. I'm going to change the background image and increase the opacity to make the white text stand out a little bit more. If you want to rearrange the order of your website sections, you can simply drag and drop various sections like this. You can also add more website sections than what I have here on the page. I'm happy with how my homepage looks so far, so now let's customize the header section. Under store logo, you can upload an image of your company logo and input your store title. Next, under navigation links, you can implement a navigation menu for your website. I'll show you how to do this in a little bit. Under header settings, you can customize the layout of your header, make your header transparent, or customize the width and position of your header. Next, you can also enable or disable an announcement bar. Announcement bars are great for announcing special promotions that you have going on within your website. Here's what it looks like after I've implemented it. You can choose whether the announcement bar will show up on all of your website pages or just your homepage. Lastly, you can also customize elements on your website header. The first element that you can customize is a call to action button, which is very useful if you want your website visitors to take one very specific action, such as booking a call with you. And here's what it looks like as an example. The next elements that you can customize is to show or hide the search icon and the shopping cart icon. By default, both of these are set to shown, and we recommend keeping both of these shown as these are a very important part of your customer purchase experience. I'm done with the header, so now let's also customize the footer section. First, you can choose whether you want a simple footer like this, or a column footer which contains various elements like this. Next, add any navigation links that you like. This will come in handy once you have a lot more website pages. Apply any other customizations that you like, including your font size, enabling or disabling payment icons, and I recommend enabling this as it may increase purchase conversion for your online store. And lastly, enabling or disabling social media icons and more. Once you're done, hit the Save Changes button. And voila, your homepage is done. Now, I mentioned earlier that your homepage is by default set to be your shop page. If you want this custom page to be your homepage instead, all you have to do is click the gear icon and click Set as Homepage. Any website visitors that go to my website will always land on this page first before going to any other pages on my website. You'll also see a few other settings here, such as deleting the custom page or editing the page settings. Now, I want to make sure that my website visitors are able to easily find this page on my website. So I'm now going to put a link to this page on my website navigation menu. To do this, head to the header section and click Navigation Links, and then click Edit Navigation. Here I'm going to click Add Link and input the name and link to the custom page that I've just created. You'll see that there's now a new navigation menu that leads to the page that I've just created. If you want this navigation menu to exist as a drop-down from another main menu, all you have to do is drag it below another main menu that you want, just like what you see on the screen. You'll now see that the menu is nestled as a submenu under another menu. This might be useful if you have tons of product collections and you like to create a more complex menu. I'm going to rinse and repeat the process to create another custom page, but this time I'll be building an About Me page where I can showcase my author biography. I'll be doing a faster build for this section, but I'll still narrate through the process. Start by adding a new custom page again and name it About Me, or anything else that will help you identify this page. I'm going to start with an image with text section option 1. I'll then change the section size to small, upload a different image, remove the button, and change the header and subheader. Next, I'm going to add another image with the text section. This time I'll choose option 3. I'll then upload my author photo and then write something about myself as an author. Now obviously none of this is real, these are all for the purpose of this website building demonstration only. Lastly, I'm also going to showcase some photos of myself as an author interacting with various people around the world, as well as getting featured on prestigious shows like TED Talk. So first I'm going to add a text section here and I'll customize the text. And I think I'll also fix the alignment so it looks a little closer to the gallery that I'm about to insert as well. Now I'm going to add another section called Gallery, and I'll start uploading my photos. And again, none of these photos are real and they're very obviously photoshopped, but this is just an example of what you can do. Alright, I think that's enough for my author biography. Just like the other custom page we've created, make sure to provide a way for your website visitors to be able to go to this page easily by putting it on your navigation links. Head to your header section to make the adjustment. Now, I want to customize the shop page just a little bit more, so click on the shop link to start customizing this page. You'll see all the product listings that you've uploaded on Payhip here, including if you've created product collections like these. You'll also see that by default this page comes with an About Me section, but I don't want that on this page, so I'll go ahead and delete the section. I don't really want to do anything else to this page, so I'll leave it as is. Now you have a home page, an About Me page, and a shop page. You're essentially ready to publish this beautiful and professional website that is also functional for accepting orders and transactions. Don't forget to hit the publish button to make this website live and accessible by the general public. The next part is optional, but I also want to create a blog within my website. A blog serves two important purposes. One, it allows me to share valuable information, resources, and announcements with my website visitors that aren't quite appropriate for other platforms like social media. Two, and most importantly, a blog allows me to create content that targets specific keywords within my niche, allowing me to start ranking and appearing on search engine results like Google. This means more website visitors on my website. To do this, go to the Store tab on your Payhip dashboard and go to the Blog Post tab. Click Add New Blog Post to start. I'm going to quickly create a demo blog post so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to input the title, the content, and the image. Under this section here, you can choose which blog you'd like to publish this on. Now we have this feature to basically allow you to have multiple blogs, but you can just consider as somewhat like your blog categories. So I'm going to create a new blog and call it How To Guides. Once you've created your first blog post, you'll then see more options appearing here, including Manage Blogs and Manage Comments. Now there's a difference between a blog and a blog post. Under Manage Blogs, you can create a new blog, or as I mentioned earlier, it functions like your blog categories. I'll create a new blog here called Book Announcements. And then I'm going to create a new blog post to be published under the Book Announcement blog category. Once you've created your blog content, you'll want to make sure that your blog is actually displayed on your website. So let's head over to the Store tab and click Launch Store Builder. If you only have one blog or blog category, you'd want to go to your header, click Navigation Links, and create a new link that goes to the blog like so. You'll see that your website visitors can now easily visit your blog. And I've also created a few more blog posts under this blog category so you can see what it looks like. If you have more than one blog or blog categories, here's what I would do. Create a custom page and then link it to various blogs or blog categories. I'm using this image with text option. And then I'm inputting an image preview of that blog category, some descriptions, and link to that blog category. And just for fun, I'm also going to insert a section for recent blog posts. Now I'm going to go back to the header and navigation links, and instead of going to a specific blog category, I'm going to link it to the custom page that I've just created earlier. I'm going to take this just a step further by creating submenus to various blog categories. I'll head to the header section again and click the navigation links. I'm going to create a new link going to my How To Guides blog category, and then nest it under my main blog homepage. I'm going to repeat the same process for my book announcement blog category, and here's what they look like together. This way, my website visitors can easily navigate various blog categories on my website. Now it's time to take my website to another level by customizing the colors, the fonts, and other site-wide settings. To do this, click on the Change Store Style on the left navigation bar. This will be applied to your entire website, so any changes that you make here will impact your entire website to make sure that everything always looks cohesive. Starting from the top, here's where you can customize your website color scheme. Before we begin customizing this, let's first pay attention to how this works. By default, you can create 5 color scheme combinations, but no more than that. Each color scheme has a specific color combination from the font color, section background color, and so many more. You can see that on this page, this website section uses the dark color scheme, and this website section uses the white color scheme. If I make changes to the white color scheme, as you can see on the screen, every single website section on my entire website that uses this color scheme will be affected. This helps to ensure consistency in the color scheme of your entire website. Now on to customizing the various colors within each of the color scheme on your website. The easiest way is to first select which color scheme you want to customize. In this case, I want to customize all the website sections that uses the white color scheme. All you have to do is to click the specific elements that you want to change the color of. In this case, I'm going to click on the text here and change the color. I'm also going to click on the button and also change the color. Now, if you want to change an individual section's color scheme selection, note that you'll need to go back to that individual website section and customize it there instead. So I'm going to quickly show you again how you'll be able to do that. Click the back button to view all of your website sections, and click on the specific website sections that you want to change the color scheme of. Scroll down and click the color scheme of your choice. That's it! You've successfully customized the color schemes of your website. If you don't want to spend time customizing your color schemes, you can also choose from one of our pre-made themes. Head back to Menu, click Themes, and click Switch to another theme. Select from any of the pre-made website themes that we've created. These pre-made themes already come with cohesive color palettes as well as fonts. The next site-wide settings that you can customize is your fonts. Your website consists of various text from headers, paragraphs, text on your buttons, and more. You can customize any of those from the left navigation bar. The easiest way is to use your website preview screen and click on whichever elements you want to change the font of. You'll then see the settings automatically appearing on the left-hand navigation bar. Next, you can customize how all of the buttons look on your website, including the shape and sizes. You can also upload an image as your favicon. If you're not familiar with favicons, they show up on your website visitor's browser like this. But they have more benefits than that, including brand recognition and more. Next, you can customize your cookie banner here. And as mentioned previously, you can use website themes to change the appearance of your website using our pre-made themes. Finally, if you want to tinker around with custom HTML and CSS, here's where you would inject your codes. There's one last thing that you can do on your website to make it even better. You can connect a custom domain to make your website feel more like your own. Purchase any custom domain from any third-party domain providers, connect them to your Payhip store here. And that's it! You've successfully created a super awesome author website for free. And yes, we emphasize the free aspect because Payhip is one of the only e-commerce platforms that allows you to create a powerful website with built-in e-commerce functionality for free. Payhip only charges 5% when you receive orders or sales, which means if you don't receive any orders, you still get to keep your beautiful website for free. Now that you've learned how to build an author website from scratch, let's go over various things that you can or should include on your author website. On a basic level, an author website typically has a homepage, an author bio or about us page, a shop page if you're selling from your website, a contact page so people can get in touch with you for partnership opportunities, and more. Beyond that, it's also a good idea to include links to your social media accounts, a blog so your website has more chances to appear and rank under Google search results, a privacy policy in terms of use, and finally, the most popular aspect that is always recommended, a prompt for your website visitors to sign up on your email list. Oftentimes, you might want to send a lead magnet to entice your readers to sign up on your email list. A lead magnet is simply free content that you can send to your website visitors to encourage them to sign up on your email list. One last tip is to make sure that you always use high-resolution photos and proofread your website copy to make sure that it looks professional. So now we're going to answer some frequently asked questions. Question 1, do I need to buy a custom domain? Some people might recommend that you purchase a domain name right away as your first step to building your author website. Domain name is essentially your website URL such as www.authorname.com. But this isn't necessarily needed as some website platforms like Payhip can provide free domain names for you. Albeit your free domain will have a standard format like payhip.com/your custom name. This is generally good enough for a lot of authors who don't have the budget to spend on custom domains. But of course, you can purchase custom domains to make your website feel more like your own. And again, you can purchase any custom domain from any third-party domain providers and connect them to your Payhip store. Question 2, how to drive traffic to your website. There are tons of ways to do this, but I'm going to focus on giving you some ideas that do not require any budget. First, make sure that you build a social media following and also promote your website by putting the link to your website on all of your social media bio. Next, use content marketing. Content marketing involves creating valuable and engaging written content to organically attract website visitors to your website. And the easiest content that you can create on a regular basis on your website would be your blog posts. Content marketing allows you to rank on search results like Google search, enabling you to gain more website traffic in exchange for creating amazing content. Now, that's certainly an oversimplification of what's involved in content marketing, but I recommend watching some free video tutorials on keyword research and SEO optimization to set you on the right track. Next, you can run marketing campaigns. This can be things like giving out coupon codes for discounts on your products, etc. Payhip provides free marketing tools that you can utilize to create amazing marketing campaigns. There are video tutorials on how you can maximize these tools, so feel free to explore them all. Next, you can also collaborate with an influencer or blogger to promote your website in exchange for an affiliate commission. You can launch your own affiliate program for free using Payhip's marketing tool. Lastly, don't forget to find relevant communities within your niche, such as Facebook groups or subreddits where you can contribute valuably and perhaps promote your website occasionally. Now let's talk about the various benefits of owning an author website. Whether you're a self-published author or otherwise, there are benefits to owning an author website, and this includes, first, a website provides you with more credibility. Your website allows you to present yourself and your work in a professional manner, so readers are more likely to buy your books and engage with you as an author. Next, it also provides a way for you to connect with your readers in a more meaningful way. You can build an email list so you can keep in touch with your readers, and there are various things that you can do on your website which allows you to be able to better understand your readers' interests and thus market your books more effectively. Now, if you are a self-published author, having a website provides even more benefits in comparison to just selling your books on online marketplace like Amazon alone. First, you'll most likely get a higher profit margin from your book sales. When selling on your own website, you can set your own prices for your books, cut out the middleman, and keep a larger portion of your profit. Platforms like Payhip only charges a 5% fee for every sale, in comparison to Amazon, which usually takes about 30 to 35% royalty fee for every sale. That's way more money in your pocket if you sell from your own website. Secondly, you'll be able to get paid out instantly. Instead of having to wait for your book sales to reach a certain threshold or even wait for platforms like Amazon to remit your payment on a monthly basis, you can get paid instantaneously as your orders come into your website. This provides you with more budget on hand for other things like book marketing activities. Next, you'll also have full control over your sales processes. Direct selling on your author website offers more control over your order fulfillment. You have the ability to send your readers memorabilia or trinkets or a signed copy of your books, coffee mugs, other merchandise, and even just a thank you note. You can also provide personalized customer service and respond to your customer feedback quickly. This can help you build a loyal customer base and increase your book sales. Lastly, you'll be able to establish multiple new income streams from your website, such as selling online courses, coaching services, memberships, or merch from your author website. So we hope this video is helpful for you to build your own author website. Visit help.payhip.com for more helpful tips on how to utilize various features on Payhip, or reach out to contact@payhip.com if you have any questions. Have fun building your author website, and talk to you soon.